face a number of important issues around privacy, safety, and democracy. We didn't take a broad enough view of our responsibility, and it was my mistake, and I'm sorry. And I'm sorry.
In 2004, a young programmer revolutionized the way humans connect. What began in Harvard dorm will evolve into a global empire known today as Meta. But beneath the surface of innovation lies a story of unshakable control, legal chaos, and ethical reckoning.
Facebook's mission is to give people the power to share, in order to make the world more open and connected. More open and connected. Open and connected. More open and connected.
Percent of shares, but over 50% of voting power. Through a dual-class stock system, he ensured one truth whereby he can never be outvoted. In the corporate world, this isn't just rare, but it is revolutionary or dangerous depending on who you ask.
Do you think that you have an ethical obligation to notify 87 million Facebook users?
Senator, when we heard back from Cambridge Analytica that they had told us that they weren't using the data and had deleted it, we considered it a closed case. In retrospect, that was clearly a mistake. We shouldn't have taken their word for it, and we've updated our policies and how we're going to operate the company to make sure that we don't make that mistake again.
In 2018, a data breach exposed over 87 million Facebook profiles, not by hackers but by concerned misuse. Cambridge Analytica weaponized personal data for political manipulation. The world was stunned. Zuckerberg apologized, but the damage was done. This wasn't just a breach of privacy, it was a breach of trust, and a signal that data is now power new currency.
We don't work with Facebook data, we don't have Facebook data. We do use Facebook as a platform to advertise, as do all brands and most agencies, or all agencies I should say.
From when I was there, that's just fundamentally not true, because we spent $1 million harvesting tens of millions of Facebook profiles. The company itself was founded on using Facebook.
Zuckerberg faced personal lawsuits, including attempts to hold him accountable under consumer protection law. The FTC slapped Meta with a $5 billion fine, the largest privacy-related penalty in US history. And yet, Zuckerberg remained at the helm, shielded by the very structure he created.
$5 million civil penalty that Facebook will pay to settle that complaint is historic. It is by far the largest penalty ever received in an FTC case, and it is the second largest civil penalty ever obtained by the Department of Justice in any context. Despite offering users privacy settings that promised to share their information with friends only, Facebook in fact shared users' information with every developer of an application installed by a user's friends. In other words, for most Facebook users, their data privacy was set not by their own choices, but by the choices of their most click-happy friends.
Governance failures ran deeper than privacy. Facebook board was seen as too loyal to Zuckerberg, compromising oversight. Delaware Chance Record questioned the board's independence. Critics claimed Facebook had become a dictatorship cloaked in innovation. The Cambridge Analytica Fallout Force change. Facebook, which is now known as Meta, was required to build a true privacy committee, but the king remains in his castle. As Meta pivot toward metaverse, questions surface: can ethics keep up with innovation? And will regulation outrun the ambition? Zuckerberg now builds virtual world, but he still carries the burden of real-world consequences.
All right, perfect.
Oh, hey, Mark.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi, Mark. What's up, Mark?
Whoa, we're floating in space? Who made this place? It's awesome.
Right? It's from a crater I met in LA.
This place is amazing.
Boz, is that you?
Of course it's me. You know I had to be the robot, man.
I thought I was supposed to be the robot.
Whoa.
I knew you were bluffing.
Hey, wait. Where is Naomi?
Let's call her.
Naomi.
Hey, should we deal you in?
Hey. Sorry, I'm running late, but you've got to see what we're checking out. There's an artist going around Soho hiding AR pieces for people to find.
3D street art? That's cool.
Send that link over so we can all look at it. This is stunning.
Okay, that is something.
That's awesome.
I love the movement.
Wait, it's disappearing.
This is amazing.
Hold on. I'll tip the artist and they'll extend it.
Wow. Brilliant. If you guys like it here, I have another room that you're gonna love. Check out this forest room.
Huh, let's see it.
Koi fish that fly? That's new.
This is wild. Hey, one sec, Boz. It's Priscilla.
Hey, you have to see this. Beast is going crazy.
Oh, I love that guy. We've got to show that to the kids. Can you also send that to my dad?
I'll message him.
All right, see you at home. This place is great, Boz, but there's something I gotta get back to.
Some people say the metaverse will only be virtual. One day, this lecture hall will be made of code. And though they're virtual students, what they'll learn together is real. A surgeon will be able to practice as many times as needed in the metaverse. before laying her hands on a real patient. These students aren't really back in 32 BCE, but they can still watch Mark Antony debate in ancient Rome. The metaverse may be virtual, but the impact will be real.
Mark Zuckerberg's journey through the corporate labyrinth of Meta revealed both genius and flaw. His dual-class shareholding model granted him unmatched control but also exposed critical cracks in corporate accountability. The Cambridge Analytica scandal wasn't just a breach of privacy, it was a breach of public trust, and its center stood a CEO who could not be overruled. From billion-dollar fine to global hearing, the legal consequences continue to echo, but the bigger lesson: innovation must be anchored in ethics, power must be checked by governance, and leadership must be accountable to more than shareholders. It must serve the people. Zuckerberg's legacy is still being written, but one truth is already clear: in the digital age, real leadership isn't just about creating platforms, it is about protecting the billion who use them. Zuckerberg's story is a blueprint of modern tech power, how it's gained, how it's wielded, and how it's resisted. His rise forced us to ask hard questions about data, democracy, and the delicate balance between progress and principle. In the end, the story of Facebook is no longer just about connection, it is about control.